What's up, Wildcats? I'm Lily.
And I'm Catherine, and welcome back to this week's Wildcat News.
Oh, I'm good. I'll be like, what's up, Wildcat?
For today's lunch, we have fish on a whole grain bun, everyone's favorite individual pizza, hot turkey and cheese croissant, chef salad, and fresh bread pizza. As sides for today's lunch, we have fresh orange wedges, lettuce mixed Florida fresh, and FTS Southern style green beans. Enjoy the lunch.
Hello Wildcats, today's weather has a high of 80 degrees and a low of 69. During the weekend, it will stay about the same temperature. Enjoy the weather and the weekend.
Here's Lincoln and Cooper with sports.
For today's sports, unfortunately the SMMCS girls flag football team took another loss. Hopefully they can pull through in the playoffs. Good luck to them.
Moving along with sports, the UM baseball team is going to play Harvard this Saturday, February 26th. Let's go and support the U.
Last night the Panthers played the Columbus Blue Jackets.
Tonight we will see the Miami Heat play the New York Knicks. Hopefully we will get another win. Now back to the studio with Lily and Catherine.
Here are some segments from our 6th and 7th graders.
Hey Wildcats, Women's History Month is coming right up in the month of March. Because of this, our Art Magnet students have created some artwork about women providing health and promoting health. Some of those students' artwork has been accepted into the adjudicated exhibition that will be up in the MDCPS School Board Administration Building Auditorium Art Gallery from February 18th to March 16th.
When I was diagnosed with diabetes, I was really confused and I didn't really know what was going on. But there was this one nurse in particular that really helped me go through a really hard time in my life. So I decided to draw her, and maybe she could inspire other people to be like her and help people when they're in their tough times.
Like searching up medical people because it was Women's History. And then we had to sketch it out in our sketchbooks. After that, we picked a colored piece of paper and we drew it on the colored piece of paper. And then after that, we colored it.
The reason why I thought Amanda Gorman was a really good idea is because she's really strong as a woman in the community right now, and she gives really good speeches. So I think she's good for other young girls that are trying to be like her.
I chose Kamala Harris because I think she's a really good influence for other women to become like people, like strong people in the government, and I think that since she's like the first female vice president, and that it's a really good, picture for other women to maybe become the president.
Hello Wildcats, I'm Lana Bubel.
And I'm Yellow Cell.
For this week's Black History Month segment, we would like to highlight the life and story of Jackie Robinson. He was born in Cairo, Georgia on January 31st, 1919. His family moved to Pasadena, California, where he attended high school. Jackie greatly excelled in many sports, including baseball, basketball, football, and track. He attended college at UCLA, where he continued his athletic career. Robinson went to Hawaii and played for a short season semi-professional football. But the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor brought our country into World War II, putting an end to Robinson's short football career.
Jackie was drafted and served in the U.S. military, where he served as the coach for Army athletics until receiving an honorable discharge in 1944. While there, Robinson met a former player from Kansas City Monarchs of the Negro American League for baseball and Segregated League for black players, who encouraged Robinson for a tryout. Robinson took the advice and passed the test with flying colors.
Disenchanted with the lack of professionalism in the league, this prompted Robinson to pursue a potential for the major league in a segregated environment. Robinson was the first African American to play in Major League Baseball when the Brooklyn Dodgers signed him in 1947. That year, he won an inaugural Rookie of the Year award. He was an all-star player in 6 consecutive seasons. Robinson played in 6 World Series and contributed to the Dodgers' 1955 World Series championship. Robinson was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1962.
After his death in 1972, Robinson has been awarded many honors. In 1997, in recognition of Jackie's life, the LMB took the number 42 off of all uniforms across all major leagues teams. They also adopted a new annual tradition, Jackie Robinson Day, for the first time in 2004, on which every player on every team wear number 42.
Robinson's character, his use of nonviolence, and his talent challenged the traditional basis of segregation. He influenced the culture of and contributed significantly to the civil rights movement. Robinson was also the first black television analyst in Major League Baseball.
Robinson was awarded, after his death, the Congressional Gold Medal and Presidential Medal of Freedom in recognition of his achievements on and off the field.
That's all for this week's Black History segment. Thanks for watching.
That's all for this week's Wildcat News. Once again, I'm Catherine.
And I'm Lily. See you next week. Para bailar la bamba. Para bailar la bamba se necesita una
Let's just go for that one line again. So let's go. If that's the outro. All right, give the outro.
It's that easy.